Thank you, Richard. Thank you. I am Deliah. Thank you. Catherine, the Managing Director of Big Energy, is quite sad not to be here. Particularly happy that I'm standing here on her behalf. I'm also happy to be standing here. I'm a distributor of Big Energy products in South Africa, mainly Zimbabwe, Botswana, and Namibia. So, small-scale AD is quite magic, as you can see. Simply put in your organic matter, you produce your biogas, clean cooking energy, and then you also have the bioslurry, which you can use to fertilize your agricultural vegetation there. On top of that, when used as a business, you can also meet all the 17 SDGs of the United Nations. Okay. Now, the technology itself, as you can see, it can come in as fixed cement domes. You can have on the left-hand side, in the middle, we have got some plastic digester bags, and on the right here, we have got some recyclable containers. The benefits of biogas, which are quite obvious for now: clean cooking energy, as you can see, from organic waste. We are reducing indoor pollution, which causes some respiratory health problems, preventing deforestation when you're no longer using firewood, and protecting the natural resources. The bioslurry is quite rich in nutrients. It is used as a natural fertilizer. We are lowering carbon emissions, which is a greenhouse gas, and we're saving money also and generating income if you are using it as a business. Now, the bee energy system, as you can see, is quite simple and straightforward. We have the biodigester in the middle there. You feed in your animal manure or food waste from your kitchen. The biodigester does its job. You have the biogas, which comes out. You can use it for cooking. If you have excess, you can store it in a backpack, sell it to your neighbors if you want. And out comes the slurry, which I said is a quite nutrient-rich fertilizer. Now, at B Energy, this is how our biogas system works. We have the greenhouse cover there, the hydrogen sulfide filter, we have the UV cover, and then we have the digester bag there. We are using this in Africa. That's where mostly it is used because of the warm climate that is there in Africa. It works best. Now, what makes bee energy stand head and shoulders above other biosystems is the bee pack. This is where we store the biogas. We also transport it, like we have the young fella there. It's quite light. He's transporting the biogas to his mom so that she can cook dinner from the bee pack for him. Now, we have cook stoves here, which are quite modular, different parts which you can assemble to make the burner. And depending on your taste, the stoves come in different shapes and sizes as well. You can have the tripod there, circular. If you want rectangular, you can have it. If you want triangular, you can also have it. Now, the core of the bee energy business model is that we have, let me start on the outside. We have the bee pack user. This is someone who is just buying the biogas from someone who has got the digester system in their house. Like we saw previously, this lady here, she may not have the biogas digester, but she is buying the biogas from someone who has it. Okay. Now the biogas digester is one who has bought the digester at their house, the user, and they are producing the biogas. The installer is someone who has installed it for them. Where do they get the material? The distributor is the one who is importing and shipping the biogas technology from the energy, gives it to the installer goes to the biogas user, installs it at their place. The biogas user uses it for clean cooking. Excess, they sell it to the biogas user as well. Now, as an example of the business case here, you can have 60 to 80 kilograms of cow manure. This is going to give you about 3 cubic meters of biogas in a day, which you replace, if you're a biogas user, your own cooking fuel. You're not going to use firewood or charcoal. This is going to save you some money. You have access which you can sell to your neighbors, and you have got savings, in this case 45 euros a month. Additional income comes also from the slurry, which you sell as the nutrient-rich natural fertilizer. Okay. Like I say, I'm a distributor in Southern Africa. So these are my colleagues here. As a distributor with B Energy, you have to register with B Energy. You get comprehensive training on the technology, the business model, and they also help you how to run the business. With the installation as well, you get to be trained on how to install that. Then after importing it, you start your business. And that is what I am doing in Zimbabwe, Botswana, and Namibia. Now, this is the status of biogas in Africa. SNV, the Netherlands Development Organization, they have done this research. They have installed up to 2021 100,000 biogas systems at a cost of around 200 million euros. Now, these are just 100,000 which SNV has done. We do not know the exact number of other digesters which have been installed through 8 projects. Now, there is great potential in the cooking energy market, especially in Africa. As you can see here, we have 40 billion US dollars, which is being used in wood and in charcoal per year. If we are to replace this wood and charcoal with biogas, we've got a potential of clean cooking energy, which can cost about $30 billion in a year. Now, this is just some data. Africa biogas potential from dairy cow. This is dairy cow manure. We have 240 terawatt hours of energy in a year, and that is cooking fuel for 300 million people. We know that in Africa, around 900 million people do not have access to clean cooking energy, and this is about 1/3 of it which is being catered for by the biogas industry. Now, we have the elephant in the room here, something that people do not want to talk about, but we are going to talk about. That is the essence of the energy. Okay, Western stereotypical perception of development of developing countries. There is developing aid. Their methods they choose to help through unsustainable frameworks. The reputation, of biogas systems has been damaged. Why? Sorry, I can't see here. Because no one can compete with the foreign aid when it comes. What happens is they come in with foreign aid. I have a business, I'm a distributor, I have said. I am trying to make a living from the business. I am local in Zimbabwe, but when we have foreign aid, they come in, they give it for free. My business has been damaged. That is market distortion, and that is what B Energy is trying to address. So with B Energy, we do not use any foreign aid. We say do not donate. We are trying to help the local market so that they have entrepreneurs in the local market. They strive as much as others in other developing countries. Now, there are high failure rates, as we have seen here. Remember the 100,000 which SNV gave us? Now, they also went on to look at those 100,000 biogas systems. They found that quite a number of them were not functioning, or they were functioning with major problems, minor problems, and a few were actually functioning well. Okay, now here, like in Zimbabwe, 80% of them are not functioning well. In Ethiopia, 58%. The main problem is no technical maintenance, and this is what we want to address as B Energy. We also have got the reputation of biogas technology has been damaged because of these high rates of failures. Okay. Now, the market distortion, which I was talking about, approximately 200,000 in-stock systems, only 60 to 90 are not functioning. Now, the reputation has been damaged. Now, people, they think that biogas is a technology for poor people because they come in foreign aid, it is donated, so if it's given for free, then maybe it is for poor people, and the market has been distorted. What's good about the Western countries is that they have got no dumping systems which will not allow foreign aid to come and distort the markets. This we do not have in Africa. Now our vision at Biogas Unite is to make biogas work for the 300 million people. We want to unite all stakeholders of biogas and to repair all those which are not working, and then to move on scaling up with the government working together so that we have policies and regulations which do not allow dumping or foreign aid to come and distort the markets in the local sector. Now, this is the database of what is happening with Biogas Unite. What we want is to connect the biogas users with installers who know the technology and also the system funders. If the system funder could be maybe SNP, they are the ones who are going to pay for the repair if a biogas user, suppose has got a problem or they need a repair there. What Biogas Unite is doing is to unite every stakeholder there, the users and the technology, the installers, those people who do maintenance and service after sale, and we are at the center there. Okay, so yeah, if you want to join forces with Biogas Unite, we are advocating in Africa, especially. We all know and we have learned that foreign aid does not really help, and we are trying to help the local entrepreneurs to get on with their business so that we rise from the ashes and go up. Yeah, if you need anything more information from Catherine, I have got the QR code. You come to me and you will get information there. Otherwise, our website is here, Biogas Unite. And yes, thank you very much.